Agitators must respect the office of the president. As more world leaders continue to coverage in the city of New York for the United Nations General Assembly, some agitators tend to seize this opportunity to protest at the organization headquarters in order to gain the attention of influential personalities attending the high-level events. Nigeria President Muhammadu Buhari has also arrived in the city to participate in the summit. While it is legal and democratic to hold protests, all agitators must respect the office of the president, which is the highest ranking office in the entire country. Nigeria President must be accorded the necessary respect, honor and recognition. Some of these agitators purposely traveled to the city of New York to protest against the government. This is despite the fact that the Nigerian government has provided the necessary medium for consultation, debate, negotiation, which is the National Assembly. Democracy gave the freedom for every citizen with complaints, grievance, or issues with the government to hold a peaceful protest without violence to disruption of public peace. It is not only Nigerian agitators that use the United Nations headquarters as an avenue for protest. Citizens of other countries with grievance against their government also hold protests during the United Nations General Assembly, but they do not do so without disrupting public peace or embarrassing their governments. Nigeria agitators must shun away violent protests and embrace their diversity. This is why the UN police are usually deployed at such gatherings. All the states of the Federation have representatives in the National Assembly. It is part of the duties and responsibilities of the politically elected representatives to channel the grievance of their people for deliberation and further discussion in the National Assembly. This issue of restructuring the Nigeria political system is one of the major topics of discussion, especially across social media platforms. All sorts of protests against the current political system must be within what the law allows. Okay, we have heard you. So you're telling us now that they are doing what? They are embarrassing Buhari, right? How can you tell us that this is embarrassment? What Buhari is doing to Nigeria of a whole, is it not embarrassing? You answer that question yourself. I don't just understand why some people are just fond of saying all sort of rubbish where none is even needed. Well, let's go to the comment section and hear people's take on this. Someone said the writer is a confirmed useless and foolish animal who wants to hide under pretense to perpetrate evil. Is confused Guta Media report who don't believe in the freedom of people. Nigeria proved to be field of slaughter of innocent citizens and those who choose the path of truth. The truth is one whether you like it or not. You can't change it. You fool. Go sit down there with your rubbish selfishness, greediness, abnormal sense animal. Ha. Joe Igbokwe and have decided to ignore him. Fani Kayode has taken his over position in the presidency seeking for relevance anyway. Game over. Well, does the office of the president respect Nigerians or human rights? Oh, that's the first question I ask. But also note that the office of the president too must respect itself for those that understand fairness in administration. How can agitators of Oduduwa and Biafra respect office of Arewa president? Which nonsense office? Respect is reciprocal. National Assembly has been subdued, brought over at of the mercy of the presidency. The National Assembly are without balls. They have been pocketed by the executive arm. If the president wants or wishes to turn this country to his personal estate, then we can finish. We are finished because the Senate will pass it immediately without blinking and holds it. In fact, with the present leaders at the National Assembly, that bill will not need to go through second reading and we are finished. Okay? Who is this baby imbecile? Please, you need to wear your pampers. You have just exposed your nakedness and stupidity. Did Buhari respect Nigeria by inviting his brothers from Niger Republic, Chad, in his campaign rally. Okay, the president has made other parts of Nigeria slaves and lambos for sacrifice and take only Fulanis as people which are good to live. That is why he kills protesters even when they carry only Nigerian flag to protest peacefully. This EU Hausa wants to be recognized by the Boko Haram's government. Useless. Well, respect for who criminal parading themselves as leaders. If every Nigerian youth is like me, all the fools parading themselves as what I don't know, I don't even have a name to define their worthless called leaders. Well, though I respect just one politician among all of them, and that person is Akeredolu, is trying others are thieves. Okay, oh, Akeredolu, I think you got one there. That's one, if you ask me. Well, no doubt a paid sycophant imbecile. You talk about National Assembly. Do we really have National Assembly now in this country now? A bunch of criminals puppets in the hands of president and executives. Don't you know that even if presidents wake up and tell National Assembly that he wants to sell entire country for slavery, National Assembly will approve. They are tax consumer and wasters of resource. Which House of Representatives and Senate are you talking about? Do we have the People's Parliament in Nigeria or family personal parliament? Please stop all these provocative things you are writing. Okay, oh, protest in Nigeria and get yourself killed. Respect is reciprocal. Therefore, if you want respect, you must respect people that in turn will be returned to you. Period. When you respect people, people will respect you. Okay, why citizens protest against the government of their country and found way out settle their grief and found lasting solution to bring unity and peace to their citizen. Well, we in Nigeria, when you protest, you are dead. That is it. Well, the Igbos so believe that someone is saying the Igbos so believe that they are right person to talk in Nigeria, meaning they are the real citizen. Every others are strangers. What I know about a typical Igbo person, lack discipline, respect to others. This is a real fact that why even on social media platforms you find out they are most person who are always insulting and using abusive language on people. I laugh to that because I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you are suffering as suffering from Igbophobia. That is why you don't even go through all the commenters' name to know their tribe names before opening your goro smelly mouth to talk rubbish. Ha! Against blessed Igbo race. Ha! They are, and you are still insulting. Anyways, we all know that the things happening in this country, the president deserve what he's getting from the people. Because indeed, respect is reciprocal. If you don't respect the people, nobody will respect you. You can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.